Welcome back to the Material Piece Experience. Like, I spent 15 minutes making this video, but honestly I didn't feel like it was good enough, so I'm back here making this video. 15 minutes is like a fucking bare minimum. I probably spent way more than that. Okay, now you're probably gonna ask yourself, okay, I clicked on this video, it's got a weird fucking title. Tell me, what is the Acorn Philosophy? I'm not gonna bore you guys with a 20-minute story and some random shit you guys don't even care about. Sorry for the cursing, but I'm trying to be real here. Acorn Philosophy, you can see it. You can see this philosophy in everybody. The vast majority of people. You can walk around the halls of your school, you see it in most people. You can walk around the mall, you see it definitely in most people. You can walk around wherever you work, especially if you work in a more like fast food, you can probably see it in a lot of people. Acorn Philosophy. What kind of philosophy does an acorn have? To be honest, before I say that, before I ask that question, do you want an acorn philosophy? Do you want to have the same philosophy that governs thousands, millions of other people? You want to have the kind of philosophy that governs the bottom 95% of people? No. You want an exceptional fucking life, don't you? You want the kind of life that, to be honest, yeah, people are going to envy you for. You want the kind of life that's great. You don't want a good life, you don't want a content life. You want the antithesis of that, you want a great life. You want a kind of life people are going to like fucking strive toward. You want to be genuinely the dream that you dream about. You want to be that. You want to work for that every single fucking day until you reach it. And then keep working because there's new goals for you. That's what you want. You don't want to live a fucking acorn life, because what kind of philosophy does an acorn have? None. It merely wants to live and not fucking die. At most, it's going to have one or two other things. Like, to be honest, an acorn can't really fucking think, but that's pretty much its goal, is just to be a seed, so that another acorn tree can sprout, and then more acorns can fall. That's just life. There's nothing fucking in that. That's what animals fucking want. They just want to not fucking die and have kids. Yes, we're animals, but give an animal for 3 hours of free time. We can do absolutely nothing. You know what a lion's gonna do? It's gonna fucking sleep there. We think of lions as this big fucking animal, and they fucking are, because they could easily kill us. But it's a biological thing. When you give a lion 3 hours of free time, it's fed and all this stuff, it's bored. It's just gonna fucking sit there. You give a guy 3 hours, a man 3 hours, he's gonna get bored. He's gonna think, okay, I have to do something. Like, I have to do something with my fucking time. He's gonna dream. And if he's a real fucking man, he's gonna work towards those dreams. You give a hungry man 3 hours, he's gonna fucking hunt. See what I mean? He's not just gonna sit there and pick some fucking berries. He's gonna hunt. He's gonna get a big fucking mammoth. Not some, oh honey, I brought some blueberries. Fuck off. It's not gonna feed a family. You want a fucking mammoth. Essentially, what I see, and the vast majority of people are pretty weak, let's be honest. Like, mentally, very fucking weak. They have this is gonna sound hateful, but they have an acorn philosophy. They don't really fucking have anything guiding them. They're addicted to TikTok, addicted to the internet. Any free time they have, they waste away on entertainment. They dream about a better fucking life, but they don't really work towards it. Now, if you see a fat person in the gym, you're not gonna berate them. You're gonna support them, because we've all been there. We've always been skinny. Some of us have been skinny. Some of us have been fat. They're just starting out on their journey, and it's not good to berate a person who's just starting out, who maybe doesn't look like they're starting out. They look like they're a fucking bum. But they're really trying. If they're actually trying, that's some good shit. Some good fucking shit. But if you see a fat person at McDonald's every single fucking day, and all he eats is McDonald's, acorn, mob. Genuinely, if I put you into a square of 1,000 people, and most of your values are the same as everybody else within that fucking 1,000 person square, I look down upon you, because everybody else, they have no values. But if your values are with the outliers, the people who have like actual quality in their lives, people who are actually working really hard, people who actually have dreams and ambition to go and realize those dreams, that's my boy. That's my fucking boy. I wanted for the longest time to just be like other people. And I didn't want to be cool. I didn't want to be cool until way later in my life. I remember I was a kid, and I I could have been with all the cool kids. I was friends with them, and I chose like the more like nerdy kids, and I'm grateful for that. I knew, part of my mind knew that I'd be thankful for that later, but I remember I wrote a goal for myself when I first started trying to, change my life. And I said, I want to go to a party. I've said the story before. And somewhere along the lines, my brain switched from, why would I want to go to a party? It switched from, I want to go to a party. I want to see bitches. I want to fuck hoes. Who the fuck goes to parties? Parties are disgusting. Parties suck. There's nothing in a fucking party. There's drugs and sex. Underage kids doing drugs, underage kids doing sex. College is no fucking different. It's just that, but a more professional version. There's nothing in a party. There's nothing beneficial to you in a party. I thought, why would I waste my goddamn time like that? I've been invited to parties where there are bitches eating each other out in the back of some dude's car seat. And you know what? I knew it was gonna be a wild fucking night. I knew that it would probably be a lot of fun. You know what I did? I said, I'm good, dog. I went after my gym session, and other people, they went to go off, they went to go party, they went to go do that. I went home. I made sure I recovered right. I journaled to myself some good deal, and I slept. It wasn't a big, life-changing day. It was something that I did every single fucking night. And it changed me. It changed me into living a life that was just content to a life that was prosperous. Right now, I don't just live a fucking life. I don't just go through the motions. I thrive in life. That's exactly what you guys fucking want to. That's the kind of standard I'm going to hold to you guys. If you're watching this kind of video, it's the kind of standard that you either want or the one that you're fucking working towards. Ideally, have fucking both. Ideally, have both. You should have fucking both. That's not even the ideal. You should have both. Now, everybody has pretty much zero real fucking values, zero real things actually got in them. They just kind of go through the motions. You want to be the antithesis of that. You want the exact opposite. You want to have something actually derived, and you want something that you actually like, that's like not running your mind, but something that helps guide you to a standard. You don't need to be Christian. You don't need a religion, though religions have good values in them. I won't lie. You don't need to have all this. You don't need to be Buddhist. You don't need an actual philosophy guiding you. You don't need like the more like out there philosophies like abstract, like absurdism and existentialism. You don't need that shit. That's not what this is about. This is about holding a value and a standard to yourself that you don't see in everyday fucking life. I want you to think Kobe. I want you to think Kobe fucking Bryant when you think about, what kind of values do I want to hold to myself? Kobe fucking Bryant, a guy who was not that good at basketball, into the fucking like one of the GOATs. Mentally GOAT. Have you ever looked into Kobe's eyes? Monster. That motherfucker's a monster in his eyes. Do you see it? Go look at the video when he's like all focused. That's some soul tearing eyes. That's some fucking Goggins eyes. That's some elite. What's behind those eyes is elite. That's what you want. At least that's the standard I hold to myself, and that's the standard I'm gonna preach. Anything other than that, I'm gonna be honest, anything other than a great fucking life. You don't even need to be the best of the best, but you need to have like a great fucking life. Anything other than that is a fucking waste of your life. It's a waste of your time. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Oh my god, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You are stink. Like, that's not a life worth living. It's not. It's really fucking not, dude. A life when you're not getting better, a life when you're not achieving your dreams. Imagine how fucking wonderful a feeling it would be. And you're walking out, concert, 100,000 people screaming your fucking name. Even before that, you're walking out, posters of you. For the longest time, like, I don't know, I wanted to be like a musician, though I don't have a lot of musician talent. It was like a young dream of mine. I was super young, and I was like, man, I want that. Now, maybe this is just a ambitional thing that some people don't have, but no, I want to believe that everybody fucking has it, because that's the life I want to live in. That's the life I want to change. That's the life I want to see in other people. It's the life I hold to other people, like my very, very, very good friends, my actual friends, my real friends, my brothers. I hold that kind of standard to them, so I hold that standard to them, and they definitely hold it for fucking me. Otherwise, they wouldn't be my fucking friend. I promise you that. I promise you that. There are two lives. One that just kind of gets by. He's going through the motions, but he's distracted. He's not giving his full gift. He's just going. He's just doing this. He's distracting himself when he gets home. He's sitting on a couch, scrolling through the seasons of the show he's already watched. Oh my God, he's playing video games. He's doing horrible things to himself. And then there's a real fucking life, the kind of life that you see dream about. And I'm not gonna tell you what this kind of life is, because you can picture it in your mind, the life that you really want to live. And perhaps a part of you doesn't really even know what that life is. Perhaps you hold it to such a high fucking extent that it doesn't even appear in your mind yet. And that's pretty fucking good. That's good. When I think about my future wife, the kind of wife that I want, a part of me doesn't even know what that kind of woman is going to be like, because I've not been exposed to that yet, and that's awesome. That's how it should be. You want a life, you want a woman that's so good that as of right now, you don't even know how good it's going to fucking be. That's the life that's worth fucking living. Not some, Kardashian show. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't live an Acorn life. Don't live an Acorn philosophy. Separate yourself from the mob. That's a good fucking life. That's a real life. Anything else? Within the mob, sure. Be nice to people who are in the mob. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh, I fucking hate you guys because I'm better than you. No. But I sure as hell wouldn't trade places. I worked for this. I'm not going to go back. Fuck that. I hold the same standard for you guys if you're watching this video. I made this video here. Hope you have a good one. Peace. Remember, those who never do shall never know. Hold that to yourself. Bye.